Before we get into this video, I just wanted to mention that the quality is pretty bad in the very beginning. I used my phone. It's really dark outside and the quality just sucks. So just wanted to mention that. Let's get into the video. I'm about 50 minutes away from my house in the middle of nowhere on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock. This girl posted up an ad on Facebook Marketplace. I'll throw it up on the screen. I'll show you guys the text. But essentially, we're gonna go and walk up. I'm currently at their house. They left me a package outside with a 12900 KS dead and a dead motherboard and possibly some RAM. I'm not even sure if the RAM is there. Maybe it is. We're gonna find out, but free. I tried to offer them some money for it. They said no. It was a long drive. It is kind of a risk. So let's go and walk up and see what we got. Call me a baby, but I don't know why I'm so nervous about this transaction. I think because it's too good to be true. It's the middle of nowhere and it's like a couple days before Halloween, but I don't know. Just figured I'd mention that. So obviously this is the worst possible way to show this, and pardon my camera quality. I'm actually using my phone. This popped up so last minute, but we got some RAM here. We have the CPU, which let's actually see. Maybe it is actually a 12900 KS. That would be pretty cool. Wow, it's actually a 12900 KS. Let me see if you can see it. Yep. And then the motherboard socket looks okay, but I'm gonna be careful with it, and we'll check that when we get back. So I gotta be honest, I really wasn't sure if I was gonna even make a video on this. It was kind of last minute and I decided to, so I barely had time to troubleshoot this motherboard. Essentially, the DRAM light comes on no matter what kit of memory you use. And yeah, so I went and looked up the warranty that they said was out of warranty. They provided me a receipt and everything too. And sure enough, it's still in warranty. So I'm not sure what happened. I might be doing things a little bit backwards here, but I figured I would show you guys because I want to be smart about this since this is such a good deal. This board is still under warranty. Here's the warranty fill form, and I'll show you exactly how Asus chat dealt with me, which is actually quite a bit better than it used to be, so I'm happy with that. Here is the board. This is the one the lady gave me, and it's crazy. It's brand new. It still has the peels on it. There's nothing wrong with the socket. This, I don't think was ever used. So I'm gonna leave it like this, closing it up, and I'm gonna ship it to them so that they can fix it. Ignore this box. I had to wait a couple of days, which sucked because I was so excited about this. I have another Z690 board that somebody gave me that's all messed up, so I'm not even gonna bother trying it. It's also a DDR4 board. I really wanna test the motherboard and the CPU at the same time. And so I have this ASRock board I'm gonna open up right now. And then I just wanna show you guys this. So we got the CPU, and I also didn't really look at the memory until just a couple of minutes ago. And these are crazy sticks. These are 32 gig sticks, and there's 4 of them. So there's 128 gigs of RAM here. Pretty wild, but we're gonna stick it all on this board and see if it works. So I know what you guys are gonna say. Why would you pick an MATX motherboard? For one, it was $100, and two, MATX is pretty nice. I have a few cases laying around that are MATX that I kind of want to use, so I'm just kind of thinking in the future, but pretty nice board for 100 bucks. So before we try all 4 sticks, I'm just gonna do 2 sticks just to, I don't know, make sure that it actually posts. And then after, if it does post, we can throw in the other 2. These are only 4800 speed, so theoretically they should all work. You're not gonna get good speeds out of all of the sticks if they're like over 5,000-6,000. I forget what the number is to get all 4 of them to post, but it's not an easy thing to do. Also, by the way, we're going to be using this temporary solution for right now just to basically not have something that's going to cause it to like overheat. I don't have like a good AIO at the moment that will work with this motherboard. So we're going to use this, and it's not permanent. Care to join us? We're about to do the big reveal. Papa? Hey. Come on in. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? So this is a pretty big moment. This is my personal rig. That's a 13700K. This is extremely similar to that when it comes to performance. We're talking like 5% about different. So this would be like getting my own personal rig for free. So let's give this a shot. Doing the freehand here. All right, the board turns on. Papa, the board turns on. Or the lights turn on anyway. You better not start making noise, dude. Ah, dude. No. All right, here it is. Ready? Gonna hit the power button. Oh, look at that. It's got a white fan. This dude's gonna start making a lot of noise. It's part of the channel, okay? I'm sorry. Dude, we're gonna miss the post, buddy. So far, nothing. We have a light. I know you gotta wait a little bit, so I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Put this up here. So I'm going to stop this right here and explain going forward what I'm trying to do. So essentially, I can't get it to post with the 2 sticks, so I'm now going to go through each and every stick and try to eliminate which one is potentially bad, or if the motherboard is bad, which is weird because I just got it, and or if the CPU is bad. Now, a bad CPU can do strange things like have certain dim channels post and other ones not. I've seen like PCIe not working, which I'll give you a little hint is going to happen in this video. So I'm not entirely sure if the CPU's fault, but we're gonna kind of try to troubleshoot it. All right, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I took the VGA card out, or the video card, and I threw the other stick back in. The DRAM light seems to be going off, but it's having trouble with booting. So maybe if we can get to the BIOS, we can figure out why it's doing that. All right, everybody. I have no idea why this took so long, but we finally have the BIOS working with slots A1 and B1 with these 2 sticks. This is 64 gigs of RAM. There might be something wrong with these 2 sticks here. I do not know. I'm going to test them in a different system later, but this is all I need to work for this system right now. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, we got progress here, but before we get too excited, let's jump into some CPU stress tests. So there is something very strange with this CPU, and I'm pretty sure it's the CPU unless all of a sudden I got a bad motherboard from ASRock. But either way, I did happen to look up when the CPU came out, and there's a 3-year warranty on all these CPUs. So this is still under warranty until April, or anytime after like when he bought it. I'm sure he didn't buy it in April, but it's probably still under warranty, which is great. Why I'm showing this section here is because I actually swapped back over to some Dominator memory to see why it wouldn't repost. Essentially, after the Windows installation took place, the CPU went back to do the DRAM bug, and I couldn't get it to post again. I took the DRAM back out, and sure enough, as I put in the old sticks again, it reposted. So it's really all over the place. Also, I cannot use the top slot with the 1060. I can only use the bottom slot, so it's not running 16X, and there's weird issues with memory. It seems to be so all over the place, and I'm going to show you that in a few seconds too, as all of a sudden I can put in all sticks of memory and it works just willy-nilly.
All right, we're in Windows and we have Cinebench R23 open. We're going to do a multi-core score, but first we need to go to the advanced options, turn off the duration. Yep, it's off already. There we go. Let's see. This should be around the 13700K. I want to say it's like 25K. I forget exactly what it is, but we'll see. All right, so we got a score of 24,855. So that's pretty good. So the CPU's cores seem to be fine. The CPU itself seems to have some strange issue. I can't use the top slot for some reason. The top slot for the GPU is just not posting. And then the RAM is giving me all sorts of strange trouble. So I think I might try and RMA this. I already have this open. Let's see if I can get, I don't know, some kind of RMA support without having the box stock ID number. I don't remember how to get that. I forget. It's been a long time since I've RMA'd, but yeah, not bad though. All right, guys, so I spent a good amount of time last night messing around with the system. I know I mentioned in the video that I got all of the 4 DIMMs working, so 128 gigs of memory, and I want to show you that right now. So we have all 4 DIMMs in there. We can just turn it on, which it still baffles my mind because I know you're supposed to wait a long time with these CPUs to get it to boot. Like sometimes you'll leave it for a couple of minutes, and just like AMD, eventually it will boot. This was not happening. I'm talking, I was leaving this thing for like almost 10 minutes, and now all of a sudden it's changed its mind. So I don't really know what's going on. CPU, the owners were so nice. They literally sent me all the information that they had for like purchase receipts. So I'm gonna just RMA the CPU, even though it does work and it's showing up as a, you know, like even in CPU Z. That's the other kind of funny thing is like it does work, but it can be a little bit sluggish sometimes. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, basically, I don't know. I don't want to take any risks with it if I'm going to sell it or what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to RMA it since it's still under warranty. Intel was kind enough to say okay, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is kind of the video. It's going to take me a long time to get the parts back, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little rundown. If you want to see me do a full custom system with this, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I'll probably do that in an updated video. It's probably going to take a while because I got to send the CPU out. I got to send the motherboard. Already went out, so that'll be coming back soon. And the RAM, that's awesome. I'm not sending the RAM out. I'm just happy I got 128 gigs of RAM. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.